Hey guys, so today I'm going to be looking at people who had helicopter parents. Yeah, let's just get right into the video. I knew a mother who kept her 5-year-old daughter in diapers when they went out of the house because she didn't want her using public restrooms. Because the girl sitting in her own excrement was much better for her health, apparently. This mom is just crazy. Why would you still want your daughter to be wearing diapers at 5? Like, you should be concerned if your daughter is still wearing diapers at 5. Like, why would you force your kid to do that? The kid is about 9 years old, so like 3rd grade. I've known him since before he started school. His mum is an acquaintance of mine, and the kid himself has had classes with one of my kids who is the same age. She has forced herself into every activity and classroom that has ever been in. She starts off volunteering in the classroom normally. Most teachers ask for a few hours, 1 or 2 days a week of help in our school. But little by little, she shows up more often, whether the teacher asked her to or not. Some teachers have told her to stop, but others just let it happen. She basically spends every day all day with him, never gives him any space. She hovers over everything he does, and if it's not perfect, she fixes it. Pretty sure she's done his homework herself several times. Sometimes the teachers will send home an art project as homework, like a pumpkin to decorate in the fall or whatever, and his always looks like an adult did it alone. What's with this mom? Like, what the heck? She never lets him face any uncomfortable situations or adversity. She actually got mad when one day she said to the 1st grade teacher, "Son woke up in a sad mood today." And the teacher answered, "I'll keep an eye on him, but I think he'll be okay." This was infuriating to her to the point where she vented to me about it. I had to ask her, "But was he okay though?" "Yeah, he was." What was she expecting, you ask? She wanted the teacher to make a big fuss over him and give him special attention. She felt that the teacher didn't care because she didn't fall all over herself to cuddle him. I feel so bad for the kid. That kid is not gonna know anything growing up, man. What the heck? His mum is just doing everything for him? Literally next to him 24/7? He can never do wrong then? Like, oh, that's so suffocating. This kid doesn't even have his own freedom. His mum is always with him. He can't even do the things that kids do, you know? I feel so bad. My sister is a freshman in college, and her roommate has an absolute psycho helicopter mum. They're both on the cross-country team and very good students. My sister said the roommate never drinks or goes out, but her mum tracks her through phone GPS and will text her constantly asking why she's at such and such place. My sister said one time they were at Walmart getting groceries, and her mum called to ask her why she was at Walmart at 9 p.m. Another time, they drove to my other sister's apartment to pick something up, and the girl's mum called and starts yelling and asking why she's been sitting in a parking lot for 20 minutes. My sister said she'll constantly have to send pictures of them at the library to her to prove they're actually studying. Why would you do that to your kid? Her daughter is literally so freaking old, man. Who cares what she's doing? You can't monitor her forever, man. I'm just surprised that she didn't get rid of the GPS on her phone. Like, what even is the point of this? This is just making both their lives harder. I just don't get that kind of smothering of your kid. I mean, if you want to check up on what they're doing, then fine, especially if you're paying the bills. But dang, the poor girl can't even have a normal college experience and is constantly worried about upsetting her mum. It just all seems so unhealthy to me. I mean, I had friends' parents who did that in high school, but once they're adults in college, you really have to cut the cord. I agree. If they're already in college, you can't be, doing this. What are you doing here? Whose house are you at, huh? Why are you in the toilet? Why are you pooping? My aunt went to my cousin's first week of university class. What in the world? Yo, what the heck is this? I'm just imagining they're just trying to study, right? And their freaking mom is sitting next to them. Dude, this is university. I can't imagine this happening to me. I mean, I've said before, my parents are very overprotective, but not to the point where they'd follow me to everywhere. They've never had anything on my phone tracking me either, none of that. When I was in high school, I just had to tell them where I'm going. So if something happened to me, then they will know. Right? This is just so freaking crazy. This is not protecting your kid, okay? This is ruining your kid. I worked at a small community library. A kid lived in the building across the parking lot from the library. He would leave his building, walk the 150 feet to the front door of the library, come to the desk and use the courtesy phone to call and report to his mum that he got to the library safely. I remember the day that he didn't do this. She came flying into the library like 5 minutes later, freaking out that her son had been kidnapped and we needed to find him. She came flying in. Dude, if she's that worried, then why doesn't she like walk him up the library? I don't know why I find this funny. I feel like I can relate to this a bit. Like my parents were like this, but not that extreme. I used to teach middle school. The teacher next to me had given a 6th grade girl a C on a paper because it didn't meet the proper criteria. Mum was livid and came into the school furious about the grade. After the teacher and mum went back and forth about the grade, the mum blurts, "I have a college degree and I took writing courses for 4 years and I wrote this paper. Are you telling me I can't get an A on a 6th grade assignment?" The teacher stuck to her guns but never answered the question. Wow. Sorry about that. Yeah, not a C, but suspension. Why did the mum even think this was a good idea? Like, don't do your kids' work for them. What the heck? How are they gonna learn if you're helping them do everything? A 13-year-old kid down the street. His mum, dad, and grandma were always with him. Always. He had never been away from them, even when they had a nanny to watch him. One of them was there. The kid was never on his own for anything. And the creepiest thing I saw them do, we had them to a party in the park, and when the 13-year-old asked for a hot dog, the mum freaked out. Not because it was a hot dog. Some parents have dietary restrictions, but because I served them whole. She took the hot dog from his hand and cut it for him in little baby bites. Isn't he 13? Then handed it back to him like she saved his life. Let me get this straight. He was a normal teen with no mental impediments. The dad took him to the bathroom with a gallon of sanitizer and baby wipes and made sure he washed his hands. I'm so concerned for these kids with parents like these. Cutting them in baby bite-sized. Your kid is 13 years old. Do you not know how to eat a hot dog? You just bite it. This is why some people have problems in the future. They don't know how to do anything because their parents are like this to them. They don't let them learn, you know? They don't let them make any mistakes. You gotta make mistakes to learn. Had a mother call me to find out why her son didn't get the job. He's 40 and an attorney. Oh, that's freaking embarrassing. I had a 16-year-old coworker whose mother sat in on the interview and tried to answer all the questions for him. He quit a couple of months later, or should I say his mother called the store to quit for him. Oh, he got hired though. What? He got hired? I'm surprised he got hired. What is that? Well, I guess we know the answer to things now if you're not passing your interviews. Bring your mom with you. His mom was answering all the questions for him. Wouldn't he be embarrassed, or was he actually like, yeah, mom, help me. Oh my gosh, I don't think, wouldn't you tell your mom, no, if you come with me, I'm not going. One lady we had over was shocked that my, at the time, 9-year-old younger brother could dress himself and brush his teeth, claiming that he was so mature and that her daughter, aged 9, couldn't do anything like that. My mum immediately realized it was helicopter parenting and had a long talk with her. I hope that little girl has learned how to dress herself and do lots of other basics now. What? Oh my gosh, yeah. I'm glad their mum tried to help though. She couldn't brush her teeth at age 9? What are some parents doing to their kids?
You gotta let them learn.
Well, that's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me in the comments down below what your thoughts are. And as always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys liked it. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!